remember bringing up this part of Romans. Of course, I mean, it begs more questions. What is a sin that's being coerced? But a healthy respect of civil authority, at what point? All around the world, you will see governments acting very poorly towards their people. Syria, Libya, Iran, North Korea. Are there people allowed to move from submission to revolt? Those are difficult questions. And then all these things are sin, God's grace, God's choice, our life together, hang together as one divinely inspired letter to Christ's church. Let us work hard to piece together all of what Paul has written for us so that we might know and do in a way that is cognizant with such beautiful truth. That we have been justified through the death of Jesus. That his death was not in vain, but it was made effective through his resurrection and his glorious and triumphant return. The essence of the gospel. And that is the book of Romans. I am finished.
Well, we have one more week before Easter.
Interesting, on the way here today, between 8:30 and 9, Dr. Ravick Zachariah, who is so deep that I have to just hang on to words, but he commented on Romans, and more so on the church in Rome, founded, as from these who scattered from Pentecost and went back to Rome and formed the church. But he said he believes it is because of the church in Rome that the Muslim faith did not completely wipe out Christianity as it moved. When you were showing the path.
Yeah.
But he said the church in Rome was like a firewall around the Christian faith, and really preserved it when the Muslim wave was just flooding.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's like, I think 547 AD, there was a great schism. Christianity is split in half, cut right in the middle. The more prominent historical geographic center of Christianity had always been what we now know as Turkey. And it was then Asia Minor. And it was the city of Constantinople, which is the seat of Christendom. Now it is Istanbul, and my wife one day last year, she said it's still very beautiful. It is an incredible city. It sits on water, but the nascent, growing part of Christianity was based in Rome. So it was Rome and Constantinople. There was a split. The Pope in Constantinople excommunicated the Pope in Rome. The Pope in Rome excommunicated the Pope in Constantinople. There was a clear schism in Christianity, and the Roman Catholic Church survived. The Muslim conquest ate up the Eastern Church. And so now the Eastern Church is represented in stories that you hear about Christians losing their lives and property in places like Egypt, in places like Syria, in places like Turkey. Those Christians, and I think some of you, I don't know if anyone had gone to the Holy Land, but the Christians in the Holy Land, that's all part of the Eastern Church. And compare their standing amongst their governments with the Vatican standing in Italy. And that tells you all you need to know about which part of the schism survived. So, no, it's absolutely right. And I think it's true that this letter to the Romans was now, through that lens, just, my goodness, I mean, there must have been a sense that here's a city that is going to matter to this faith for a very long time.
Well, thank you, Pete and Ida and Dave, for a wonderful. I wish everybody had been able to come and hear all these lessons, but it has certainly been a blessing to those of us that have been here.
Thank you. Anyone want to close this prayer?
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you that you've given us your word in print